Hi everyone, this is Heather Valentine, licensed mental health professional and counselor. I'm back with another video for you guys in how to help survive the world post-coronavirus. Thank you so much for all the reception for my other videos. It means so much to me that these videos are helping people or resonating with people, because that's what I hoped to do with them. So currently we are in week 3 of shelter in place, and what I was thinking about this week that I wanted to share with you was a psychiatrist named Viktor Frankl. And when I was in graduate school studying, he was one of the most influential people on my own practice and my own way of looking at the world. So let me tell you a little bit about Viktor Frankl. Side note, apologies, I'm not a teacher. My handwriting is not very good, and I still need some markers for my whiteboard. This will get better. Okay, so his original book and sort of philosophy was called Man's Search for Meaning. I've updated it to Woman's because I think that that's what we would say now. And really, he was someone who survived concentration camps. And I am in no way comparing my situation to being in a concentration camp, but those experiences of adversity and hardship and living in a world that was completely out of his control shaped his view of how we can all learn to cope with difficult situations that are beyond our control. I've got some quotes from him, and I want to go over some tips with you guys. So one of his quotes is, when we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. One of the big things that he noticed when he was in the concentration camps was that the individuals who stayed the longest, who lived the longest, were often the ones who felt that they had some sense of control over their environment. He goes on to talk about that doesn't mean that they were in charge of their day, but they might be one of the survivors who shared their food with someone else, who tended someone who was sick, who took care of someone else, who felt like they had something that gave their life meaning. And that's one of his biggest tenets. It's not money that makes us happy. It's not other things. It's not fulfilling of needs. It's having meaning in your life. So while we're all dealing with the coronavirus, using those principles can help us too. So I like to give you guys actual tips and tools. So meaning is what gives us hope, and he's identified 3 ways that you can find this. The first one is having authentic interactions with others and environment. So this can mean, having an authentic interaction with someone that you care about, someone that you know, really focusing on the present and paying attention to where you are. Another one, give something back to the world through creativity and self-expression. What do you think these videos are? You guys, these videos make me feel really good. They give me a sense to maybe get more dressed up than I normally would, and it gives me such a sense of purpose to think that in my own small way, I am helping somebody get through this situation. And then the third one is changing our attitudes when faced with a circumstance we cannot change. Again, apologies for the terrible small writing. So really that's getting back to the heart of this idea that when you can't change a difficult situation, changing how you look at it is one of the best ways to deal with it. So on that note, if you've seen any of my videos before, you know that I have my furry child, Baxty, who is also my assistant for these videos. So wanted to give you a few examples of how these things line up with Baxty. Baxty, hey, can you sit up? Hi, can you say hi? Good girl. All right. So one example is to have authentic interactions and spend time with those that you love. I have been spending lots and lots of quality time with Baxty, and I feel like she's a lot happier now. She's a lot more secure, and I really benefited from the extra time I've gotten to spend with Baxty. The other thing is, he talked about taking care of others and helping others. Well, besides these videos, I'm really taking care of Baxty now. So that includes, I am gonna have to learn how to use these scary nail clippers, because I do get her nails clipped, but I'm gonna have to start doing it myself. So even though I'm not feeling too confident about it, it gives me a sense of purpose. She needs these talons clipped, so I'm gonna have to do it. Another thing is I'm gonna help her get smarter and improve her concentration with some of these very exciting dog games. Yes, these are real, and she actually loves them. If you've never heard of these are pretty incredible, but they help dogs with concentration, make them happier. So, you know, this is another way that I can give back to Baxty. And lastly, as I already said, honestly, these videos, making creative things, whether it's a song, a poem, whatever it is that makes you feel good, is really gonna help you feel like you have that sense of purpose out there. And it doesn't have to be a big thing. You don't have to film yourself like this and make a video. Reach out to a friend, say hi. And lastly, you guys, just remember, we are all in this together. I don't think I've ever said that phrase so much in my entire life, but we really are. And the meanings that we give to what's going on with us and the purpose of our lives are what's gonna help us get through. So again, for my Notre Dame students, the counseling department is here for you. Please reach out. We're open from 8 to 3. And for others, please reach out and know that we're all in this together. All right, thank you. Say bye.